Hi friends, how are you today? It's Peggy Noe from prettypapercards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm here with my little Yorkshire Terrier, Ellie. And let me just see now and make sure that we are live. I always have to check. It's been a busy day today for us. I don't know about you. Have you been having a busy day, the middle of the week? Let me know if you're on. Leave me a comment and let me get, okay, good, we're live. That's a good thing. That's what I want. And let me see. Okay, I'm connected to comments. Let's see if we've got some comments yet. Oh, it's so good to see you guys. So good to be here and relax. Roz, good to see you. And it looks like Tina, you're out there too. I have been having so much fun with my catalog pre-order, this mini catalog. Tina, North Carolina 93. I'm just saying. Hi Tammy, Ho, good to see you. I've just been so busy. I want to just play with everything, and I can't seem to have enough time to really dig into every single beautiful bundle and stamp set. I can't even tell you how great I think this catalog is. I don't know, when I first saw it, it was cute, nice, but the more I dig into it, the better it is, and I'm just enamored with it. There are so many great things, and we're going to look at some of them today. I just had to say that because that's what I'm doing. I'm just busy, kind of like do everything else so that I have time to play. In fact, I've already made several things this morning, all just because it was so much fun. Denise, good to see you. Polly, Libby, good to see you. I think the temperatures are coming down a little bit. What do you guys have to say? Ross, you've been playing with Christmas friends. Okay, yeah, it takes a period of days, right? Tina, you too? Yeah, it's just so much fun. You can't stop. Vicky, good to see you. Yeah, I'm just having so much fun, and I keep telling myself, put the Christmas stuff to the side and play with the fall stuff, which I have been, but today I picked up more Christmas. I wanted to go back to Christmas, so we're going to do a little Christmas today. I'm just going to have a little bit of my Coke. 96 for Polly. Aren't you in North Carolina? Yeah. It's only in the 80s here, which I'm very thankful of. At least per my watch. Usually on our patio, it's about 10 degrees warmer. But it's nice not to be in the hundreds here. That's very nice. We usually expect it later in the year. And Ellie got a bath today. I don't know if you can tell. She's very, I'll just hold her up a little bit because her fur is so, look at how pretty she is. Yeah. 102 in Arizona, Vicky. And Polly, 96. Yeah, it's not quite over, but we're working on it. Yeah, so she got a bath today. That took a while, and I always blow dry her, not with a round brush, but with a brush to get her hair nice and straight. And then she's tired. But right now, my husband is eating in the other room, and I closed my door so that she'd stay in here with me. And I think we might expect a little whining. Don't tell her I said that, but she could be whining in a bit because she loves to be with him when he eats because he gives her treats. I do not during the eating time, but he always sneaks her something, I think guys tend to do that. So I'm gonna hold her a bit and see if she forgets. It looks better than yours, Tina. Well, she did have a nice, grooming. I did it. There, I'll just put her hair out like that. Isn't that pretty? Oh, she has pretty hair. What else is going on? Oh, I got a beautiful card this week that I want to show you guys. Gary keeps it at 73 in the house, so you stay inside wearing socks and wrapped in a blanket. I get it, Roz. Well, Julia Osuna from our group here sent me such a pretty card made with the Frames and Flowers Designer Series paper. Isn't that gorgeous? And she has a real pretty bow of baker's twine there, the Flirty Flamingo baker's twine. Julia, thank you so much. Hi Kay, good to see you. I love getting your cards. They're always so special. You guys are amazing card makers. You really are. I'm just thankful that you're here and helping me. You guys, I was thinking about it the other day. You teach me a lot, so I'm thankful to have all of you here. Well, let's get started. I'll go ahead and put Ellie down, and I'm just going to turn this a little more like that. And then we're going to see what's going on. It is beginning to get to be a very busy time at Stampin' Up. I'm going to just have a little more of my Coke. That caffeine just helps me stay on track with you guys. So we're always, so I'm with you and with it. Okay, so let's turn down and whoops, that's a little sneak peek of what we're going to do in a minute. So let's talk about the news. And there is a lot going on with Stampin' Up! Right now. And part of the reason is because a new catalog, our holiday catalog, is coming out on the 4th of September, which is 1 week from today, you guys. 1 week from today! I'm so excited for that new catalog. And that's why I just want to show you everything I can before it gets started, so you know what you're going to want and what's going to be on your wish list. Hello there, Jan. It looks like. Good to see you. But when it gets to be the beginning of a month, then usually things are ending and things are happening. So one thing that's ending is those bonus coupons, those bonus days coupons that we earned in July, and I don't want you to forget about them. Redeem those things by the 31st, which is this Saturday, is the 31st of August. Make sure to redeem them. You just go in and place an order and redeem them. If you have more than one, the trick is put a space between the codes, the bonus, the coupon codes. And that's all that says. I had that there to remind myself. Okay, and another thing that's ending is our 15 off. Hi, Julia, I just showed your card and we loved it. Thank you so much. I just love that card. I love that paper. Thank you so much. So ending on the 31st Saturday is the 15% off the select annual catalog papers, and they are beautiful. I love these annual catalog products, so don't miss out on that. If you had any on your list, make sure you get that before the 31st. Okay, so that was the things that are ending. Now, thank you. We're going to talk about the things that are beginning. So, the new mini catalog, oh boy. And this is one of my favorite sets, the little homes. I can't remember the exact name because we're just starting the catalog, but these little houses, this little stamp set, we're going to be doing stuff with it. We're going to be doing stuff. I've already got several things in the works for this little set with these cute little houses. But what it means is, first of all, if you need a catalog, email me at peggy@prettypapercards.com and I will get a catalog out to you. If you've ordered from me online, in my online store, if you've ordered in the past year, I had a catalog sent to you and they were arriving this week, so you should have your catalog if you are my customer. And otherwise, let me know if you don't have another Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I will get you a catalog because it is a great catalog. Okay, now with the new catalog comes paper shares and ribbon shares, what we call product shares. So it would be expensive for you to get one of every single paper offered in the new catalog. So what I do is I get them for you and I break them up into quarters. Each package I divide in 4 parts, and you get 1/4 of every new paper in the new mini catalog. and that's called a paper share. And the same with the ribbons. And I don't have the papers all cut up yet, but I do have the ribbons just here to show you. I brought them to show you. These are the 5 ribbons. There are some baker's twines, and I think one that's called a linen thread in the catalog. I'm not offering those because, hi Diane, those are less expensive and they're real hard for me to separate, you know, cut up and whatnot. But you'll get a 1/4 of a bolt of each of these 5 beautiful ribbons for the ribbon share if you want a ribbon share. And they're very, very pretty. I am really looking forward to starting to use these. So the ribbon share and the paper share, I think you're going to get 111 pieces of 6x6 paper. And I'm offering something special just with this particular product share. If you order, so you can order the ribbon share. Let me see, I don't know. These are the prices. If you order the ribbon share and the paper share together, which is, we call it I Want It All, because you do want it all. You're gonna love it. Then I'm gonna give you as my free gift to you. I wanted to do this because I love all of my customers so much. A full package of these darling peppermint embellishments. I think they're called a real red and white adhesive backed peppermints. And you guys know me, I order the minute the catalog goes live. I order, it's 11 o'clock p.m. my time on the 3rd, and I'm gonna be there, and so I'm gonna order these, and I'm gonna order a bunch. And so if you place your order, Tracy, hello. If you order from me the I Want It All, and what you're gonna do, I have a link for you. I actually put the link in for you today in the comment, or not in the comments, up above for Facebook, down below for YouTube. I actually put the link. And that link will work until September 3rd is the last day that I can take the orders, because I have to be ready to order at 11 p.m. on September 3rd. I have to order all of the papers and all of the ribbons so that I can get them ready for you. So if you choose I Want It All, if you order that from me, I will throw in as my free gift a package of these beautiful peppermints, which we are all loving. Everybody is going to love those. And I just want to ask you, I know you have a lot of choices, a lot of options for ordering your shares, your paper shares and ribbon shares and whatnot. A lot of the demonstrators do them. But I would just ask if you would order them from me. I'm fairly close to earning the trip again this year, and this time it's to Disney World in Florida. And September 30th is the last time for the earning period. And so I'm working hard at earning that trip. And if you can choose from anyone to order your shares, I really appreciate you ordering from me. It helps me out a lot. So, new catalog next Wednesday. Yippee! Okay, and now I'm going to show you something fun that I told you I've just been making and making just because I've been having so much fun. And I decided to make some of these rosettes just for fun, to put, you can put them like in a plant. I think they could be called plant sticks. And I made them using fall colors, and this is a new, yes, Julia, it would. I'm looking forward to it. I hope I make it. The More Than Autumn bundle is so fun, and it has these wonderful word dies, and I've been playing with it. This comes out on September 4th. You can get the whole bundle. And I wrote down, like I usually do, the words that the die is cut out. Nothing's better than hot, cocoa, pumpkin, apple, spice, and season are the words. And so I just had fun. We have that stamp set, the bundle called Round We Go, and that makes these rosettes. We've done that here on our lives. And I decided to just make some fall rosettes. So I used copper clay, cardstock, pumpkin pie, and peach pie. This is a very yummy These are very yummy colors. They do look like sunflowers, don't they? And I used some, okay, you guys, we've talked about this before because it went unorderable for a while, but it's back. The 2024-2026 in colored glimmer paper. And when I was thinking about glimmer and fall, look at that. The peach pie glimmer paper. So pretty. So I cut some of the words from the dies out of the glimmer paper, and I just thought it turned out so cute. And then I tied some of our pretty black, very vanilla and black, they call it check ribbon, I call it gingham because it looks ginghamy to me, and put some of our new embellishments, and these are just so darling. I put them in a plant on my, I've been putting them all over. I put them in several plants just to try them out, and so I'm going to post about them pretty soon. Possibly even tonight, I'm not sure. But you'll see more of these. But I really wanted to show them to you. And oh, these are just skewers. They're just skewers from the market for, for food. And what I did is the circle that you want to put a circle on the front and the back to hold your rosette in place. And I just put the skewer underneath there, and I use a hot glue gun, and I hot glued it under there, so that it doesn't look goofy on the back. It looks fairly decent. And yeah, these are just so cute. I've been having a lot of fun. Yesterday my husband was looking at me weird. I was going around putting these all over. Then I go take them out and put them in another thing. Okay. Mary, good to see you. I don't see a comment, but I see that you're watching. And Carolyn, good to see you. So what I told you, we're going to play with Christmas today. We are going to, I just had to break out this set that is so amazing. And if you didn't hear me talk about it before, let's see, I'll put it like this. I think you can see it a little better. There we go. The Decorative Trees set in the new Holiday Mini Catalog is an amazing set. I had to have one of my girlfriends, one of my downline, had to tell me how amazing this was. Just she could tell from the catalog. And now that I have it, I'm even more enamored with it. So I wanted to really show it to you today so you can put it on your wish list for next Wednesday. Thank you, Roz, for sharing. This stamp set and these dies. Now you might, at first I thought, why would I want another tree set? I've got lots of tree sets, and I just got that frosted forest, which is so beautiful. But once I saw what this does, I couldn't believe it. So here are all the dies, you guys, 17 dies. Check that out. And I cut them out so that you can see. This is kind of like how Stampin' Up! Sometimes does it on a video. And these are, it cuts actually 8 different trees. There's a little star I cut out of gold. And these are kind of pieces that you would put on the above another piece. So it cuts out a plain tree. There's a die that cuts out just a tree, okay? Then these are kind of overlays that overlay the basic tree. And I put them on black so that we could really see them up close, because they are just cool. Look at all they do. Tell me, hi Hilda, good to see you. Becky, good to see you. Take a look at them because I wanted you guys to help me choose. We're going to make a card with 3 trees, and it's just so hard to decide which of these to use. I cut them out because I wanted to see what they really looked like. So this kind of has holly berries. I don't know if you can tell that, but it looks to me like a little berry and then 2 leaves, a leaf coming off each side. So that looks like holly berries to me. This is kind of just swirls. This is snowflakes. Do you see those snowflakes in there? This one I think might be my favorite, and I bent it just a little bit there so it looks like it's a bit crooked. And you could hang little ornaments, and the stamp set has ornaments that you can stamp, and there's a little die for ornaments. So that's another complete thing you could do, is do the all different color ornaments, or you could cut it out of the glimmer paper, right? Oh, Roz, you just ordered this bundle. She's a demonstrator, so she can get it with the pre-order like I did. Most people have to wait till September 4th, so, but good for you. Yes, I just think It's crazy amazing. And look at this, the plaid. And this one, lots of dots. And then this one is kind of like, whoops, sorry, stripes and dots. Aren't they just so cute? So this is, I don't even have a sample card made up because what I have is, I thought we'd use our new basic beige that I'm liking so much. And I thought we'd put a piece of 4 by 5 1/4, another piece on it layered. This is a little white piece for the inside. And then I have 3 trees. And I thought we could just decide, we could do it however we want. We could kind of make it together. I'm not sure how all 3 will fit this way. Let's check it out. We could do it that way. That's not bad. That's kind of nice. I kind of like that. And then decide which of the overlays we want. And I wanted to tell you, hi Carol, good to see you. I wanted to tell you why I'm using these particular colors. I saw a card online, a Christmas card, and the person used a yellow, I don't even know if they were a Stampin' Up person. They used a yellow like Daffodil Delight and a berry or a red, pinky red, and this is Berry Burst, and those were their Christmas colors, and they made a whole bunch of Christmas cards out of these colors, and I just fell in love with them together. I mean, sometimes you just want to do something different than the standard. Snowflake, plaid, stripes, those are yours. Okay, snowflake, plaid, and stripes. Okay. And sometimes you just you don't want to do your regular green. You don't want to do your regular red and green. And so I thought this would just be, I'm going to use this color combo. Mimi, good to see you. So I'm going to just use this color combo often, so you might see it often. Now another thing I was thinking, but I ended up on this. But I also love, this is one of the new, beautiful new papers that goes with the Regal Floral Suite. And this card is Pretty Peacock. But I ended up thinking it would be too busy to have this going on. Do you think that's too busy? What do you think? Let me know if you like this, if you like the Pretty Peacock better. Jan, good to see you from Morgan Hill. My husband used to live in Morgan Hill when he was tiny. I don't even think he remembers it. Morgan Hill, California. So what do you guys think? Do you like the basic beige for the card we're going to make today, or do you like the Pretty Peacock with this beautiful foil on it, Polly? Oh, I know. Well, I wasn't either, but you kind of, I mean, who's ever seen a set with this many choices, really? So I'll give you a while. Let me know, Pretty Peacock or basic beige, or just say pretty or basic. I mean, I kind of do like this. We can put 3 trees on here if we want to. I kind of like it because it makes it stand out. You like the Pretty Peacock, Julia, but only 1 tree because it's so busy. Yeah. And then Tina likes the basic beige because we could, well, one reason is because we can have all 3 trees. Let's put on a couple of the other overlays that we haven't looked at. I kind of like this one because it's so simple right here. And then here's the dotted. And let me know the overlays that you like. Okay, it's looking like a majority for basic beige going on here. And let me put on some of the others. I mean, who has so many choices, right? This I really like. This is looking very pretty. This makes it more the daffodil, right? And Hilda's saying pretty for the Pretty Peacock. If we only use 2 trees over here, we could use just an outline. I don't know. I can always cut another tree. We can make 2 cards. But these are just, they're just beautiful. I'm just so, who even knew we needed this, that we wanted this in our lives, these pretty, pretty overlays for our trees. Now, one thing I could have done that I didn't do is put on the adhesive sheets. I did not do that. I'm just going to use dots of multi-purpose glue. I was actually thinking while we're just brainstorming here, I was thinking that if we use this one, this is wild wheat ribbon, but it does have a yellow look to it. It has a yellow goldy look, or that goes right with it with just one tree. You love the swirly one far right, Roz. Okay, yeah, that's really pretty. Isn't it just, okay, let's just make a card. Cheryl, good to see you. So let's just make a card. I'm gonna start with this one, and we might just get out, I might get out my mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and we might cut another tree so that we can do 2 cards. But I'm just gonna start with this one, just because I just wanna see how this turns out. Whoops, I was gonna put the ribbon around it. Silly me. Okay, we can do that. No problem, we can do it. We're not too late. We can make it work. Let me get the glasses on. And we'll just create together. I like creating together with you guys. Okay, there's our ribbon. I like to use ribbon, you all know that. That's why I don't think there's a time that I haven't done a ribbon share, because the ribbons are just, I love ribbon. So let's tie a pretty bow. Let's see, maybe we'll tie it over here if we put the tree on the left. I might even be so bold as to just tie a knot. We definitely could do that. I think this ribbon is pretty. It isn't pretty peacock, I don't think. I'll have to look. A knot might be kind of nice. Whoa, I might even like a knot. Look at that. Okay, we're liking a knot. What did I just do with my scissors? Oh, here they are. I think we might like a knot. Just like that. That is a pretty knot. And then we can put our tree right on top. Lori, good to see you. The Designer Series paper is with the Regal Floral set. It's a specialty paper. I don't have it. I don't have it on the top of my tongue right now. I don't know if I want that one. We might not want that. Let's take a look. We don't want to give in too early, but it is pretty, and it is a contrast to this, isn't it? Okay, we'll go with this. I convinced myself. And what I'm going to do is just put tiny, tiny, tiny dots of glue. Just tiny. It doesn't really take a lot. Have you ever thought about that? You know, sometimes we put just way too much glue on things, and then it makes little bumps. Sometimes on the paper, little lumps and bumps. So the less glue, the better. And our glue is very good glue. I'm going to definitely glue down that little base of the tree. Okay, let's just put this right on here. And that really does fit right over like that, doesn't it? Wow. I mean, this is the first time I'm playing with it, as well as doing it for you guys. I just started today. On the pretty peacock, what if you used a solid gold tree? Oh my gosh, you're telling me this now, Becky? Oh my goodness gracious. We may never get to anything else. Goodness sakes, let's see. You guys, I don't know. You're really, really tempting me here. Let me get out I didn't have my mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Let's get that out. And we'll move these things off to the side a little bit. We're going to create together. We are going to create together. Okay. So, get it up here so you can see it. And where's that plain die? Here's the die that's just the tree. Okay. So let's do this. We are having fun. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, whoops, I'm sorry. It looks like I bumped you guys for a minute. Okay, now you can just see how it works. This one is easy to cut out. The one thing I do have to say, when you're using foil, you want to make sure to have a fairly new cutting plate, because if it has a lot of marks in it, like my one on the base does, it'll transfer those marks onto the foil. That's a little hint. Okay, here's our gold tree. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh my goodness, Becky. Wow. Okay, now let me get, I'm gonna have to stand up here to grab some pretty peacock cardstock. Okay, here we go. Here's my little scraps. And Becky, because it was your idea, which overlay would you like, my dear? I think we should let a lot of the gold show. I'm kind of thinking of the swirly one. What do you think? Are you good with that, Becky? Let me know. That's what I'm thinking. I'm going to cut a piece of the peacock out here. Lori, Couture, good to see you. I have a new little way of seeing things so I can see people even though you don't comment. And I'm thankful because I like to see you. Oh, you want the stripes? Okay, she wants the stripes. Okay. This one here? This one? Okay. I will tell you one thing. I had to go back and forth quite a few times to get it to really cut a while ago. So let's give it a try. Okay, where's my top plate? Okay, she likes the stripes. Here we go. So I'll go back and forth several times because there is a lot of detail in there, and this helps it cut that detail. So, okay, let's check it out now. It looks like it did pretty well. Okay, let me set this down. And I just got done getting rid of all these little yellow dots. There are a lot of dots in there. Okay, let's see. Get a few more out. Swirls would be nice too. Now you tell me. Okay, we're going with this. We're going with this one. Oh, he did a real nice cutting job. Oh, that is beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let me get all the little bits out of the little circles. Oh my goodness, you were so right. Let me get it, let me hold it so you can see it better. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Wow. All right, I'm just gonna poke a few of these little dots out that didn't come with the brush. It didn't come out with the brush, but most of them came out. That was good. Okay, this is exciting. I hope you guys are excited. Are you all excited? I like to make stuff with you guys like this when we just think of it. This is a little bit easier to glue than the previous one we did. Because it has a little more area to put glue on. Although the dies are very detailed. I don't know if you can, let me get it over here to you. This right here is, there are two little cuts in there. There's actually a little strip you could run a ribbon through there. I've been commenting quite a bit that Stampin' Up! Is really going to town with their dies and the quality and the detail on the dies. And we don't want too much glue. You have to be careful because you start gluing on foil, you can, it's a little tricky. So let's give this a try. Okay, here we go. I'm just concentrating because I'm seeing that you have to get the little base matching. Oh my goodness sakes. Oh my goodness. That is gorgeous. Just beautiful. Oh my goodness sakes. Look at how pretty that is. I don't know, it's so glimmery, you guys can't even hardly see it. Isn't that beautiful? Let's, let me get some, I've got all kinds of stuff in the way here. Let me get some dimensionals, and we'll put it up on dimensionals and see how it looks. Wow. So if you weren't thinking of getting this set, you guys, you have to get this bundle. It is so adorable. And I think, well, we might even want to have it be a little bit over the ribbon, kind of like that, do you think? Okay. Very cute. Very, very cute. Wow. Now we do need a sentiment, but let's go on with our other one and see if we can't get in 2 trees today, or 2 cards rather. And maybe we'll just make a card, this one with just 2 trees, and maybe we'll try to put the sentiment in the middle, or let's see what we might want to do. The sentiment I had out to use for this one was, may your days be merry. Julia, you'll get the bundle. I know, right? So I was thinking I would do may your days be merry. Let's see now, do we want it, which direction do we want it? If we only use 2 trees, let's see. Let's just see, we're just gonna play around. Is this what you guys do too? You just move your little things around and see just how you want it? I think that's pretty cute, just like that. I'm gonna go ahead and do it that way. And one thing I also had out, there is a very cute, additionally, there's a very cute little stamp with stars, and I thought I would put some stars all around. So I'm gonna put the trees on first, and then we'll add some stars, and then we'll think about a sentiment on that. So we'll get more little glue dots. And it just takes a few, remember, just a few, just a tiny bit. Okay. Oh, I see some little places we could almost put pearls on that. All right, now this one looks a little different. It doesn't have a, it doesn't go to the base of the tree. It doesn't have a base. So it just sits in like that. So this one is a little different. Thank you, Becky. Good to see you. Becky White. And this is where I meant you could put little pearls or something right there. And then here's our little swirly one that I think everybody liked, this swirly one. There's not a lot of room for little glue dots here, but we'll just put little glue lines. How about that? Just little lines, very, very thin, just enough to barely hold it on. This is one you really might want to do an adhesive sheet with. I can see that because there's very little area to adhere. And again, this is going to be the same way as the previous one, where it doesn't have, like the one we just did had the base. I don't know if you can even see it there. The base of the tree, it had its own little, the two bases went together. Okay. And I'm seeing that one thing, I was trying to get the little pointy areas kind of in the same place. I think that's something to play around with. But this is our first time playing, so we're doing well. Okay, let's put one tree at the bottom with Stampin' Dimensionals, and then we'll stamp a few stars. This paper I had used for something else, so it has a few little, I think that looks like I used some copper clay ink when I was doing something else. But you know, we need to save every bit, right? Okay, so there's one. This one set alone could make Margaret, good to see you. Yes, this one set alone could make so many trees, so many varieties, and I'm sure we're going to see lots and lots of varieties of trees and things people are going to do with this set because it's amazing. Okay, now I want to put on with Berry Burst ink. We're going to stamp a few. We got to do some stamping. We haven't even stamped. What is a stamper if you don't do stamping? So let's put a few of these stars on just to give a little, just to fill in those kind of empty spaces there. Let's see. And I'm going to try to fit my sentiment up at the top there. This really is bringing the card to life, isn't it? Oops, that's okay. No problemo. Okay, I got a little ink on my finger now. I'm going to get that off. And now I'm going to just set that aside because I want to go ahead and glue this to our card front. This is our card front. And this piece was 5 by 4 1/4, and it just adds a little, you know, if you have it's okay to have a simple and plain card, but I like to have a little more stuff going on. So I'm getting a little wild with that glue right there, aren't I? So we'll just tack that down right there. Okay. That star kind of really came off the edge, I do have to say, right there. Now let's stamp our sentiment. And I had a little piece for my sentiment here. Here's a little 1/4 inch piece of our basic beige. And let's get the ink back in, and let's look to see if our stamp will fit. I think that'll fit just perfectly. May your days be merry. And I want to see what all of you do with this set because you guys are amazing, amazing stampers. So I can't wait to see what you all do with it. And we're all going to do lots more. This is just a first pass, we'll say. This is a first pass. Okay, so here we have, may your days be merry. And I think I'll do what I've been doing a lot lately, and that is just do that angle. If you don't have a lot of room, it works perfectly to fit your sentiment in right like that. And I think I'll actually glue that down. What is that little thing? Some little sliver of gold it looked like. We'll just glue this time. And then we'll go back and see if it'll fit on the pretty peacock card. Okay, we're just going to do it like that. And let's go ahead with our inside piece. And let's give the inside piece a few of our little stars. And we can do that on our envelope too. What did I do with that stamp? Oh, here it is. Okay. Just a few little stars. And then for the envelope, just put a few stars down in the bottom. And we have made 2 cards in the time that I was planning to just make 1. What do you know about that? Look how speedy we are. Okay. The inside piece, I almost always use 3 3/4 by 5. I think it's a nice size. And I actually have a little stack that I've pre-cut of white 3 3/4 by 5. Beige alcohol markers and put shadow underneath the base of the trees so they don't look like they're floating in the air. Oh, look at you guys. What are you doing telling me all these fun things? Now I have to go see if I have some. Do I have some? I don't know. Maybe I don't. Maybe I do. I don't know. I don't. Maybe we don't. Do we have them? If we have them, I usually get them. I don't see any right there. Huh. That is a great idea, and I will go back and do that. If we have some, maybe I just am not finding them. Okay, there is our one card with those two colors, our Berry Burst and Daffodil Delight, and here is our beautiful gold card that Becky, Gold and Pretty Peacock, that Becky gave us the idea for, and we just really, wow. I'm gonna add a few things to that. I'm gonna figure out a sentiment and kind of add a few things to that. Thank you, Becky, for helping. Great. It feels like we're all really together. Thank you so much. Okay, so let me come back live now. And we'll give away last week's, the prize from last week was the card that we made last week. And the card we made was from the Regal Floral. Light gray. Oh, light gray on a scrap piece. Okay, good. You're teaching me. Okay, so this is from the card we made from the Regal Floral set last week, and that is the prize for today. And quite a few of you said that you wanted the card, and so the winner was Cherie Drowns. Cherie, thank you so much for watching. I haven't seen her on here, but I think she's usually on Facebook. And I mean, excuse me, YouTube, and she may watch later. So Cherie, thank you, and I have your address, so I'll get this out to you. I appreciate you guys watching, and the prize for next week will be both cards. How about 2 cards? And that way you'll be able to see how to use the set in different ways. I'll give away both. I like to send things for you guys. I like to bless you and make you happy. And so if you put the word prize today on this video, anytime before September 4th, which will be next Wednesday, you'll be entered into my drawing, my random drawing for these 2 cards. So thanks for playing with me and investigating this beautiful new stamp set and die set. And I will be back on Friday. We're going to do something completely different, something new and fun. Okay.